Good morning, everybody. So this is how I make my delicious foamy latte. If you have an espresso machine but don't have a milk frother, I'm sorry, but you're really missing out. So I pour almond milk in here. The other day I did half almond milk and half creamer. Like it was like a toasted marshmallow creamer, but it was like zero sugar. It just adds a little bit of flavor. So sometimes I like mixing my almond milk with a little bit of dairy-free, sugar-free creamer just for that extra flavor. It's really delicious. And look at this foam. Oh my God, that is really good foam. Also, pro tip, if you want the best foam, go for like a mix of almond milk and coconut milk, or just coconut milk in general. It makes like a lot of foam. I think it's because of the fat content in coconut milk. But yeah, pro tip. But this was a good foam day. So yeah, I'm just getting everything ready, and I do have the Nespresso machine. These Nespresso pods are really easy to use. This is not an ad. But yeah, I love the Nespresso machine. It's like really easy, and the espresso tastes really good. It tastes like store-bought espresso, you know? And who wants a regular cup of coffee when you can have a nice, delicious espresso? And you know, I had to go for round 2, so this is me getting my second shot. Most days I do 2 shots, and that's about it. But some days I'll have a second coffee. I'll show you guys that later. I'll have like a second iced coffee because I can, and that's my business. Because yeah, I love my coffee. And this is the monk fruit with allulose sweetener that I use. I heard a doctor talking about monk fruit and allulose as like one of the best sweeteners, as well as stevia, that is good for your health, and not as bad as like aspartame or sucralose. This is like plant derived. So the monk fruit really, I think it's the closest thing to sugar that I've ever experienced. Stevia has a little bit of an aftertaste, but I still use stevia. But the monk fruit really has like a full body taste. And look how beautiful it was outside today. Oh my God, it was gorgeous. The trees, I had to say cheers to the sun. It was beautiful. Hey y'all, good morning. So I already made my morning coffee, as you guys have seen, and now it's about 10 a.m.-ish, and I'm going to eat something since I've been up since like 5:30. So I usually don't eat anything typically like earlier in the morning. I'm just not really hungry at that time. But you know, once the day gets going, and I have my coffee and I start to get an appetite, then I'll go ahead and make something. This has been my go-to lunch lately. It's very simple. It's gluten-free, and it has a lot of protein. So I'm going to show you guys what I usually make for, I guess this is technically breakfast, but I'm going to call it brunch. So later for lunch, I have like a gluten-free pizza that I'm going to do. And I'm actually going to use some of this ground turkey to add some protein to the gluten-free pizza. So I'm making up a batch of ground turkey, and then I'm going to add it to my breakfast and then to my lunch later. So let me show you guys how I do this. Okay, so I have my ground turkey over here. I'm going to cook like an egg in the juices. So basically, I'm going to go ahead and cook an egg. I usually spray the oil, but the eggs just come out better when you drip the oil. I know some people are like, oh, I never drip oil because of the, you know, extra calories. But if my egg comes out bad, then I'm going to be upset. So we're dripping the oil today. And then I'm going to go ahead and crack 1 egg into the pan. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my seasonings. I do a little onion powder, a little garlic powder. I'm gonna hit that with a little paprika, or that's everything seasoning. And then I'm gonna hit it with a little paprika. And then I use this no salt Creole. Now here's the thing with the eggs. You can make the perfect egg if you know this simple trick. So I'm gonna show it to you guys. So once you cook the egg, you cook it on medium heat for a couple minutes. And once the whites start turning a little bit, then you're gonna take a little bit of water, and like I'm doing here, and pour it right on top of the egg. I know this is crazy, but guys, trust me, it works. So then you're gonna take the lid and put it on top, and it's gonna steam the very top layer of the egg. And when it turns white, the top layer turns white of the yolk, then that's when you know to cut off the flame. So I did it early because I want a runny yolk. And guys, this is the way to make the perfect egg. Trust me, it comes out perfect every time. The yolk is runny. As long as you don't leave it sitting on too long, the yolk will be runny while the whites are cooked. And now I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Once again, I'm pouring the oil because I'm going to fry a tortilla. I'm doing like kind of a little quesadilla with these corn tortillas, which are obviously gluten-free because they're corn. And then I'm gonna fry one side, and I'm gonna add my turkey to the pan. I probably should have added a little bit of cheese first, but it's fine. This was just like my quick way of doing it, and I could barely put this meat on because the heat from the fire was like burning my hand. So then I just add a little bit of cheese on top. And you know, I realized lately that as I reintroduced cheese into my diet, I actually am not as lactose intolerant as I thought. I can still have it in small amounts, especially in yogurt form. This is a little taco sauce. So I love taco sauce. Oh my God, I discovered it not too long ago, like sometime last year, and I just love taco sauce. And I ran out of Tapatio. That's like my favorite hot sauce, but either Tapatio or like habanero. And then this flip was terrible, guys. I couldn't even show you. The flip was horrible. Like the part of the meat came out, but I just rolled with it. I was like, you know what? We're gonna get this done one way or another. And so then I'm just flattening it down, frying the other side, and then I'm just gonna take that, scoot it right onto my plate. And here is time for the egg. So as you guys can see, the egg came out perfect. So here's the egg going on top. I could have put it in the middle, but I just decided to put it on top because it's just easier for me that way. Now I'm gonna go in and top this off with an avocado. I love me some avocado. Oh my God, it never gets old. And then I'm just gonna hit that with a little no salt Creole and add a little bit of taco sauce on top because I didn't have Tapatio, or I'm out of hot sauce. My husband, he like threw away all the hot sauce that went bad. I don't think hot sauce goes bad, but he seemed to think that it expired. So I had to get new hot sauce. All right, y'all, I'm dying to taste this. I tried to get it in the view of the camera, but it's a struggle. I should be getting a new camera soon, so we're going to taste test this. All right, y'all, I'm gonna taste this. Get a little bit of everything. Wow, really delicious. I feel like starting my mornings with like a high protein meal and that have good healthy fats like the avocado, it just keeps me full longer. So I've noticed that what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to just not eat processed meat at all, which is like bacon and sausage and usual breakfast stuff. I'm just trying not to eat any processed meat. So this ground turkey, and I've done ground beef in 2 corn tortillas with a little bit of cheese and avocado on top. It's just the perfect high protein breakfast and really delicious with the taco sauce. See if you guys can see this yolk. Look at that runny yolk. So one of my biggest tips for weight loss is gonna be upping your protein. You've gotta eat enough protein for your body to build lean muscle mass and to burn fat. Because do you know that if you put more muscle on your body, that even in your rest days when you're not actively working out, you're gonna be burning more fat if you have muscle on your body. So one of my biggest tips is to up your protein, and that's what I've been doing. I've been tracking on MyFitnessPal, and basically you want to make sure that you're eating 1 gram of protein per pound of your body goal weight. So if your body goal weight is 130 or 150, you want to be eating 130 grams of protein or 150 grams of protein, depending on your goals and what you're looking for. So for me, I really want to lean out and tone up. And so I just upped my protein intake, and I'm tracking now, and I've been averaging around 130 grams of protein per day. But I notice if I don't track, then I might forget to have a protein drink or to eat some more Greek yogurt or to make sure I have a good portion of meat in the morning. So tracking is really amazing for me, at least, because that way it lets me see my macros. And I think on MyFitnessPal, if you apply for the premium, you actually can scan any item and it'll tell you the macros. And I haven't actually gotten into macro counting. I have a call with a personal trainer coming up, and I'm gonna ask her a little bit about if she offers a macro counting program, but that's probably where I'm headed. But anyway, yeah, up your protein. And also, this is another tip, low sodium. If you think, oh my God, I gained weight in like 2-3 days, it might not be actual fat. It might just be water retention. So for a while, I was using the gluten-free tamari sauce for a lot of my dishes. And when I looked on the back, it was like 900 milligrams of sodium in like 2 tablespoons. And I was just pouring that on. So look what I got. So to sub that out, I got these liquid aminos, Bragg's liquid aminos. If you see on the back, only 300 grams of sodium instead of 900 grams of sodium. And that is per 1 tablespoon. So still a high amount of sodium, but if you're using it in small amounts, then it gets broken up. If you're meal prepping with it, it gets broken up into portions, so it doesn't seem as much as what it is. But yeah, switch out stuff, like even with my tomato sauce that I buy for like spaghetti, or the other day I made a chickpea pasta, vegetable and beef kind of spaghetti bowl, and I used Banza chickpea pasta. Well, the chickpea pasta has like 20 grams of protein, which is why I used it. But the tomato sauce, I ended up just using regular canned tomato sauce instead of the jars, because the jars have more sodium, they have more sugar. There's a lot of sugar in the jars of tomato sauce. So I will either make my own tomato sauce with like canned tomatoes and then blend it up into a sauce, or I will just get the canned tomato sauce and use like maybe 3 of those. Can't remember the sodium content on that, but I know when I compared it to the jars of tomato sauce, it was a lot better. So these are all things to think about. You definitely want to read your ingredients. You definitely want to up your protein and lower your sodium. And drink lots of water. So here's my second coffee of the day. I did make an iced coffee this time with 2 shots of espresso, and it was delicious. Look how beautiful this color is. Oh my God. Hey y'all, so we're back. I'm gonna make some lunch. This is not a typical lunch for me. Usually I kind of just eat breakfast and dinner. But sometimes I'll eat like leftover dinner when I meal prep. I'll eat like leftover dinners for lunch and just do like one big meal and do lunch and dinner. But anyway, today I'm just doing something super easy. I wanted a gluten-free pizza. So once again, I'm gluten-free because of a percentage of getting Hashimoto's, which is an autoimmune disorder. So my doctor told me go gluten-free. I'm already sugar-free for the most part. She said go gluten-free and eat lots of antioxidants. So along with my gluten-free diet, I also eat a ton of berries in my yogurt bowls, and I'll show you guys that later. But yeah, so today I'm just gonna be doing a pizza, but the thing with pizza is that a lot of the time there's processed meat on top of the pizza, right? And so that's what I've been trying to get away from overall, is just not eating processed meat. So it's just not eating processed meat, right? And sorry, there was like a fan back there. I didn't realize it was still on from this morning. Anyway, but that's why I've decided to just cut out processed meat. So what I do for breakfast is like ground turkey or ground beef. I showed you the little 2 tacos, little quesadilla, I guess you could say, that I made with the egg on top. And then for lunch, I'm gonna take some of that same ground turkey, and instead of getting a pizza with like pepperoni or sausage, which is like processed meat, I'm just gonna take my ground turkey and I'm gonna put it on top of the pizza before it goes in. And then I'll just sprinkle it with a little oregano so the spices kind of blend in. And yeah, that's my hack to being able to eat a gluten-free pizza without the processed meat. So let's get it done. So I'm just gonna add my ground turkey right on top of the pizza. What you guys didn't see is that I just broke it up a little bit more into smaller chunks. And now I'm going in with my oregano. I'm going in with a little bit of extra cheese. And then I'm gonna go in with some Italian seasonings, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pop that bad boy in the oven. Alright, so the pizza instructions say 10 to 13 minutes. I'm gonna put it in for 11 minutes and check it because I like my pizza like a little crusty on the outside, but not like a board. And sometimes the gluten-free pizzas come out super hard. So I'm just gonna go on the softer just in case. Now I wanted to show you guys. So this is why tracking calories is so important, because in this whole pizza, which I'm probably not gonna eat, but in this whole pizza, there is 750 calories. In 1/3 of the pizza, it's 250 calories. So I'm probably gonna eat half of the pizza unless I'm just like super hungry. Like at dinner, if I hadn't eaten a lot, I would probably eat the whole pizza, but since this is lunch, I'll probably eat like a half of this. It just depends, because with the ground turkey on top, it's going to be a lot more filling. It's going to have a lot more protein. I know I've been talking about protein, but that's another thing with protein, is that it keeps you full. If you up your protein intake, you're going to snack less. And kind of for me, what I've realized is that, you know, snacking is kind of like, if you find quality snacks, like for me, what my quality snack right now is like a Greek yogurt bowl that probably has 20 to 30 grams of protein. And I'm eating like a cup of that every night. So it's adding to my total protein goal, and it keeps me full. So I don't actually feel like I need a snack on non-nutritious foods, because a lot of snacks are just they're non-nutritious foods. You know, they don't have vitamins, minerals, proteins, aminos, nothing. Like, they're just non-nutritious foods, you know? And so the more you fill up on protein and have snacks with protein, the less that you'll want to just snack on empty calories, you know? So yeah, once again, I know I said this at the beginning of the video, but up your protein. That's what I'm doing in just all of my meals, trying to just up my protein, which is why I added the ground turkey on top of the pizza. With this pizza, in one serving has 9 grams, and I'll probably be eating half. So it probably has like 15 grams, 15 to 20 grams of protein. But with the ground turkey added on there, that's gonna add another probably like 15 grams of protein, if not 20. So it'll in total be 30 to 40 grams of protein for this meal. And I will, at the end, I'll list my macros and show you guys each meal and what the macros look like on MyFitnessPal. But yeah, let's see how this pizza comes out. Hey y'all, so I came to the gym for a little workout today. So I'm gonna hit the gym real quick before I eat dinner. And it's just gonna be a simple leg day today. So I'm not gonna show you guys everything I'm doing, but I'm gonna get it done and it's gonna be awesome. All right, y'all, I'll see you when I'm finished.
So I walked on a level 8 incline for about a mile, about 200 calories, and then I did all the leg machines and the weightlifting.
All right, y'all, that was my workout. So I did leg day and did some cardio, and now I'm gonna be either eating the other half of that pizza for dinner or I'm gonna get a salad. I'm not sure yet, but I'll show you guys what I eat for dinner, so stay tuned.
So I ended up getting a salad, the Green Goddess salad from Panera, with a sugar-free pomegranate hibiscus drink. That was so good. This dressing, y'all, I've made it at home before. It's delicious. And for my last and final snack, I had this Greek yogurt ball. It was really delicious. I usually do blackberries, chia seeds, bananas, and raspberries and granola. Now I'm going to show you guys my macros. Carbohydrates was 23% out of 50, so low on carbs. Protein, you can see, is 172. That's a high protein day for me. And really, I'm just aiming for higher protein. I haven't got into specific macro counting yet, but I will be there very soon. I hope you guys enjoyed. Follow me for more health and wellness tips.